In fact, over the past year, we've seen more using electric scooters. Now, a new form of transportation is gaining some popularity. The e-board, aka the electric skateboard. Joining us now is Anthony Effinger. He wrote an in-depth article for Willamette Week about the growing subculture of e-boarding. Anthony, thank you for being here.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Let's talk about this. Why are electric scooters and e-boards doing so well here in Portland?
Well, I think it's largely because they can do well. The motors and the batteries are now to a point where you can go super fast on these things, and it's just a ton of fun. And you can commute. They go distance.
So how have they been doing during the pandemic? Are you still people out there using these, or what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's booming right now. I went to an event on Friday night, a group that meets up and goes tearing around Portland on all sorts of boards that are electrified and have big wheels, little wheels, you name it. And a lot of the folks there had just gotten the things in the last month or so, you know, because they're excited to get out and do something different. And I'll tell you, this is different.
So there might be people out there wondering, how do I get one? Where do I get them? How much do they cost? Can you kind of tell us that? What is the cost of these, and what are the variations out there when it comes to these?
Sure. So you can get one for like $171 on Walmart at walmart.com, but you're only going to go about 10 miles an hour for about 40 minutes. On the high end, though, you can buy a $4,000 board made by LaCroix in Canada that'll go 40 miles an hour for about 60 miles. The good news is there's local manufacturers here, including Hoyt Street, and this being Portland, they're made out of sustainable bamboo. Parts are made over in Bend, and they do a lot of the work here in town. It's locally made, and they're really nice looking.
And you know we're going to get questions, Anthony, about health and the environment. How could e-boards impact those?
Yeah, so I talked to transportation specialists, and they'd love to see more people out on electric anything. Skateboards, there's electric unicycles, which are one big wheel between your legs. Electric bikes are huge. So anything electric, they love. I jumped on an electric skateboard. It was a blast. I have pretty good insurance through Kaiser, so I don't know how fast I'm going to be going, but it's a lot of fun.
Let's talk about safety concerns with using e-boards. What are those right now?
Yeah. So I did talk to a number of people who, everybody seems to have a story about going down on one of these things. Everybody looked fine, though. Nobody was, bleeding. Everybody seemed fine. I think as long as you wear a helmet, which everybody does. It's a very conscientious crew, I got to say. They all have helmets. A lot of them have wrist guards, knee pads, elbow pads. And as you get better, I think, you get more confident. But in the beginning, yeah, you want to be padded up.
So my co-anchor, Deb Knapp, if she were to get into this and get an e-board, what should I get? Is it like a beginner board, or?
I'm advanced.
Depends. Is she a snowboarder or a surfer at all?
Are you a snowboarder or surfer?
Well, no.
Not
Maybe
really.
in a past
No,
life,
she's
maybe.
not. No.
Okay, so I get her a nice longboard from Hoyt Street. It's a great gift.
Right.
Sustainable. And get her the pad set up and the helmet.
All right. Christmas is coming. Thank you,
All right.
Anthony, for your help. We appreciate it very much. You can read the entire article in this week's edition of Willamette Week on newsstands now or online at wweek.com.
This is the Xfinity Sports Zone on